Okay, welcome back. I've just been looking at what our next steps should be, and I think our next steps are to play it defensively. I'm incapable, so I'm going to die soon, and when I die, things might get a bit messy, so I don't want to be in the middle of a war when that happens. And also, as much as it's great that I've just taken 1, 2, 3, 5 new provinces, and they're actually useless for the next year because of this levy size minus 200% tax and reinforcement rate minus 100%. So they can't do anything for a year, and then for even 15 years after that, they've got slow reinforcement rate and less tax. So we kind of want to wait around for at least a year, but really until these become actually useful. So we're just going to kind of carry on for now. Keep plenty of money in case we need mercenaries. That might be a bit fast. Keep plenty of money until we need mercenaries, and then yeah, and then in 15 years' time, we should be able to start seeing some real gains. For now, we've got these guys. So I've got my retinue, which is nice. Yeah, speed 4. Okay, it was just a bunch of pop-ups about elections for my heir, which should take over soon, we would hope. Just looking at him, he's pretty awful, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. He's got Marshal 10, so that's something. He's not an awful military leader, and what we really need is military leaders right now. So we've still got this faction going against me. This guy really doesn't like me for some reason, and that's not good. So we're going to make him cupbearer, and we're going to send him a gift that is much larger than I would like to. Why doesn't he like me? He probably domain too big, ambitious. Okay, he's ambitious. That's an issue. But whatever, we'll let him get on with it as long as he likes me a little bit. Right. Okay, here we are. This is a war from Dulafid Emirate. He's got 6,500 troops. I've got about the same amount once I include my retinue. So probably hiring mercenaries is going to be best here. Get to the mountains. Get a defensive location. So I've got about 6,500 troops. I'm going to hire some mercenaries. I'm making how much? Well, I'm making 7.5 minus that. So I'm making basically nothing. So that's not good. These guys will cost me 10 a month. These guys will cost me 9 a month. I think I can afford to spend the extra. These guys cost me 8 a month. They're mostly light, but they're the cheapest I can get, and they give me a lot of manpower, which can count for something. So yeah. Hopefully this guy doesn't have any allies to call in, like say the Abbasids. Looks like he's not going to. If I defeat him in the war, I might be able to counterattack him, although then he might be able to bring the Abbasids in. The Abbasids are currently busy with a big revolt, but if that revolt ends, then they'd be perfectly happy to come and crush me, and that's an issue. I've noticed before that I can holy war the Dulafids, which implies that this sea tile is enough for me to be able to holy war them, which also implies that that's enough for the Abbasids to be able to holy war me. He's got some extra troops from somewhere, so he's hired some mercenaries as well, by the looks of it. When they add Sultanate, I don't know. He's not got any of these mercenaries, but he's got a large amount of troops. I think he might have been an adventurer, actually. I think this guy's an ex-adventurer, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm in the mountains, so hopefully he's going to come and attack me head on, or he's going to lose loads of guys to attrition. He's losing a lot of men to attrition. Look at that. That's amazing. There we are. So now he's got significantly less men than me. I'm going to see if we can do this. Oh, no. Apparently we can't. So that's not good. However, we're now defending in the mountains. That might give us some benefits. Train him someone martial. I'm just going to hire another emergency mercenary company. And there's no way that I can get out of here before this battle. I lost, apparently. Was that 100%? Did he get 100% war score from that single battle? That's absurd. What? I didn't notice that. If he just got 100% from a single battle, that is absolutely ridiculous. I'm sure that's not even possible. Okay, well, apparently that's a thing. So we just wasted loads of money on mercenaries only to lose from a single battle. I've never had that happen before. I've never had that happen to me or against me or anything. That's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Well, at least it was only one province. But I'm sure that shouldn't be. I'm sure you shouldn't be able to get 100% war score from a battle. The most I've ever seen is like 60% or something. In fact, I thought that battles topped out, but maybe I'm wrong in that respect. But still, that doesn't seem right to me. Unlighted suns. So yeah, that cost me 400 gold and a province. But we've still got all this. The administration penalty has gone away, so we can now get troops from them, which raises my troop count to a bit more than it was. They're replenishing. They're replenishing slowly, but they're replenishing. It's enough to give me some troops. Like I say, I'm going to wait until this character dies before figuring out what to do next, really. I'd like to get primogeniture, and I could if I wasn't in a regency. We've got the Manichaean heresy spreading. Which isn't good. Because our moral authority is so low, it's very difficult to convert it back. We really need to take out holy sites. Where are they? Our regent has been replaced. So this is a holy site, apparently. Ah, right, okay. That's the holy site that we own. This is a holy site that we need to own. These two that the Saffrids have, and one over here that I'm just never going to be able to get. Well, not never. Eventually I'll be able to get it, but not before I've already won this area, really. Let him rot. In fact, prisoners. No one cares. The Saffrids care. And the Saffrids care. whatever. I feel like murdering people. So yeah, now we've got significantly more troops as these begin to replenish properly. I'm surprised I'm still alive, really. I'm 64 and I'm incapable. I've got a little bit of extra health from that, so it's one of the things keeping me alive. Now, one of the things I'm not sure about is this. I want to create this title, Salmonid Shardom. I don't think I own enough of it yet anyway. It's not Salmonid Shardom, it's the Kiva. Well, I definitely don't. But one of the things I'm not sure about is it says you can't usurp it if they hold land within it, and they're a different religion. And I'm not sure if that means holds personal land within it. Because he currently only holds, personally, he holds the land in this province within that kingdom. So I'm not sure if I kick him out of that province, i.e. if I take it, if I am then allowed to usurp it. Or if it's he has vassals in the territory. And I'm hoping it's the former, because then I might be able to create the Kingdom of Kiva, which would be useful. Alternatively, I'm going to aim for the Kingdom of Persia because it doesn't exist, so I can just create it straight up, which is a potential worthwhile thing to do. But I'd need to take another 7 provinces. I've been looking at this. To create the Kingdom of Persia, I need 51%, which is 17. So I need another 7 provinces before I can do that. So that's a way away. Oh, troublesome peasants everywhere, or possibly just in one place multiple times. Claim Hamadan. The Dulafids seem to have just lost some territory. Have they? Looks like they've lost some territory and are weak. Now I could claim Hamadan from them, which is 1 province, or I could go for a holy war for 2 provinces. Do they have... who are their allies? They don't have any relevant allies. How is Hamadan? Hamadan is oh, that's Com. Hamadan is still a nice province, but then it puts me bordering the Abbasids, and that seems like a terrible idea. So I'm not going to. As much as I'd like to see the Dulafids weak, I don't really need to actually fight them right now. How is Kiva doing? Kiva is weaker than me, technically. Doesn't have any real allies. The Saffarids would probably join, though, and they are a bit stronger than me. Once again, don't have real allies. But really, I need to be able to beat both of these people at once, which means I need to either wait for them to declare war on me, beat one of them and then fight, or I need them to go to war with each other so that they won't join in with each other. Okay, my wife. It looks like my wife is becoming my regent. Yep. My daughter-wife, in fact. So I'm kind of waiting for these people to declare war on each other. And waiting for these to become more worthwhile. But I have power now. I don't have Abbasid level power. Yeah, I don't have 25,000 people, but I have power. Looks like there's a war going on here. Looks like that war's ended already. Okay. Quick and easy war, apparently. Maybe he also won a battle and got 100%. Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm. Yeah, I don't really want to do much until the Abbasids kind of fall apart anyway. Or lose a war, or are generally just weak. It's playing the waiting game now. Playing the waiting game. Somebody's plotting against me. Plotting to kill someone. I can end the plot. I'm not going to bother trying to imprison him. That seems like a terrible idea at this stage. My vassals are all very happy with me. If I didn't have a regency, I could switch to primogeniture. So hopefully with my next character I can survive for 10 years, switch to primogeniture, and then I don't mind creating some new duchy titles. Oh, dead. Speak of the devil. Successor nomination. Preferably somebody with high martial, who is also my dynasty and a man. I don't have many male dynasty members who are any good, apparently. In fact, I seem to mostly not have very many male dynasty members at all. So, she can do it. She's unmarried. She can marry my brother. Why can't she marry me? Am I married? I could take her as a concubine. No, I should get her married. Yeah, let's marry her to my brother. Gain some prestige. I apparently lack prestige. My half-brother needs educating. He can be educated by him. There we are. Right, open council positions. You. It looks like a lot of people don't like me. Looks like a lot of people don't like me. And why don't they like me? Short reign. Really, that's about it. Okay. Time to award some titles, I guess. Time to send some gifts. You have some money. Have some money. It's worth it just to yeah, just to get people to like me a bit. It's worth spreading some money around, because that way they'll give me military, which I'm definitely going to need. Let's see. Who likes me the least? Well, actually, who is my most powerful vassal? Also the person who likes me the least. So it's this kid, Deerstan. The Lords of Deerstan seem to just hate me all the time. Oh well. Whatever. You can train troops in the capital, you can collect taxes in the capital. I don't have any factions, but I'm probably about to get some. You're proselytizing. You've got a terrible chance. But hey, might actually just quickly invite invite Holy Man to court. See if we can get a better Mobad. You're better and you like me. Go proselytize. Right, primogeniture, just need to reign for 10 years. Right, no heir of my dynasty. This is going to be an issue. People probably don't want to vote for her because she's a woman. But we'll see. People are mostly voting for this guy. Can't kill him. My stats are just pretty awful. Right. If I change my vote for this woman... Oh, she's 55 though. After months of fighting, separate bedchambers, rekindle our love. Whatever it is. Let's rekindle our love. I'm going to keep my nomination the same. Hopefully it'll switch around a bit once people like me more. I should survive for a while. The worst words ever, but I'm 31. I should be okay. If I'm not okay, then I'll be taking over as a little girl who is also an imbecile. So... I don't know what to say, really. He's got a Zoroastrian uprising, which is nice. Okay, so my military currently is not great because everyone hates me. So once again, I need to kind of wait for a little bit before declaring war until people like me. This looks like it could be a successful Zoroastrian uprising. They're never successful, really. But it's nice to dream. The Manichaeanism? I don't know. The Manichaean heresy is spreading all over the place. Oh, there's a big Samanid revolt. That's nice. In fact, a big Samanid revolt might be a good chance for me to get some land. How are the Saffarids doing? Because they will probably join against me. And they've got about 5,000 troops. And I've got about 5,000 troops. And I could hire some mercenaries if I needed to. Yeah, well, let's do it. Because they might not join. And if they do, well, too bad. Really? For me? Everybody gather together. Just keep an eye on those potential alliances. Yup, the Saffarids have joined in. Still, we might be able to do it. Might be worth hiring some mercenaries. Not that they did me much good last time, but they might do me some good this time. Once again, I kind of like the numbers here for the price, so I'm gonna go for them again. I know that it's not all about numbers in this game, but it kind of feels like that a lot of the time. That 20 stack is going to die, but whatever. Oh, the population in Merv has converted. Excellent. Let's push back against the Manichaean scum. 6% chance yearly is not actually terrible. It's not the same disadvantages that pagans get, really. Where they tend to have like a 0% chance. Demand reconversion. You might say no. There will be consequences. So people are now converting to the wrong faith. I want to have a son. There we are. This is desert. So I won't get defensive bonuses if they attack me here. Oh, that's interesting. This didn't revolt with the rest of the Samanid revolt. So if I win this war, I won't get that temple or something. But we should be okay. Our holding in Merv is under siege. Once again, I'm not going to fight their army, because if I fight their army, they might surrender to the Overlord rather than to me. Frequently, they'd rather white peace with their liege or with their, ex-liege than lose land to me, which is fair. That's totally understandable. And yeah, he's defeating their army, so actually, yeah. I kind of want to make use of these mercenaries, though. The Samanids should now be weak. Yeah. So what I'm probably going to do is come back here. Like that. Disband everything that isn't a mercenary. And... oops, not that guy. This guy. Declare war for... Kiva. Oh, well, actually, Merv is my holy site, isn't it? Ugh. Yeah, Merv has my holy site in it, so probably better off going for that. As much as it'd be nice to kick him out of Kiva, I need the religious authority. Raise all my troops again. Probably the Saffarids will join. Oh my goodness. Okay. Possibly the Saffarids will join again, and if they do, I'm going to die. Really? What are they currently doing? They're currently fighting an Afghanistani liberation revolt, but they've got 15,000 guys there. And I don't know where they've come from, but it's quite scary. They don't seem to be joining against me this time round. I think they don't particularly like the Samanids. So hopefully they won't bother joining. Right. I can use you for opinion. With... who has a low opinion of me and is landed? This guy. And I've got another daughter. Sure. Just quickly auto balance. I think I've probably been losing some battles in this game because of bad balancing of the flanks. Ugh, Manichaeanism has just come back to Merv. Clearly you did a bad job of converting people. Right, they're now sieging me. But I'll finish this siege, I'll go kill their army. That'll give me some nice war score. Assuming that I kill their army, should give me some nice war score. Might give me 100%. That'd be good. Anyway, that will be it for this episode, and I'll see you next time.